What's up, y'all? Hey. Oh. What's happening, man? So, how you doing? You all right? Hey, you know my uncle was a professional fisherman.
Is that why you like fish so much?
Oh, it is. My uncle almost raised me. I kissed the bus to his house, and he taught me how to fish. He taught me a lot of different things, so, you know, I'm super grateful. Where them kitty cats at, Unc?
They are outside cats.
That's all good.
Yeah,
There go one.
She's more friendly than the rest of them.
Come on, we're gonna check them out, just make sure they're good to go.
I got you. Come on, you ain't got to be scared. Come on. I got you.
How you end up with these babies?
They moved in.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he's Dr. Doolittle.
Oh, I know.
You know, we have about 30 cats.
It's all good.
You know,
Yeah. I'm bringing my 2 cats over here to make sure that they're healthy. I just call them Little Cat and Cat because there's a lot of cats around, and they answer to that. So I just want to make sure they're all right.
So the fish been biting up?
Pretty decent. They slow down, you know, because everybody's fishing now. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, everybody. He is an amazing person and a good doctor. I am very proud of him and amazed by him.
They're in good shape. Don't have any upper respiratories. We'll get them squared away there, Polly. 2 babies look great. Their hearts and lungs sound normal. They're gonna be a great addition to the Hodges family.
I'll go ahead and take these babies back so I can weigh them.
I'm taking
They wouldn't like to run.
So, I thought about you. I'm going to this farm tomorrow in Millersville called Comfort Farm. It's a structured approach for displaced veterans from PTSD. You got sheep, goats, pigs. I thought about it like, man, my uncle is my favorite veteran.
Oh, man. You're my favorite nephew, too.
It's pretty ironic and pretty cool for my uncle to come in here with his cats the day before, and we can talk a little bit about his service to country. When I go out and check it out, maybe there's a place I can refer my uncle to. He can go out and have some talks with some guys who can relate to Vietnam, right?
I went there in 65, left in 66.
How was it?
It was bad. It was so many traumatic experiences there.
Was PTSD a thing back then?
See, I didn't know what was wrong with me until 2016. My wife saved me that time.
We going over here to this farm talking to these guys who've been through similar situations, and animals help comfort them.
They
with it.
surely do.
animal therapy is very good.
Right.
You ain't having all them cats. You have to turn it to something.
Yes, ma'am.
It's very good for us to be around animals because most of us with PTSD can't deal with people too well. And PTSD is a very debilitating thing. It's an awful thing. But a place like that would be good for me too, I believe.
I just want to say thank you for your service. You look amazing. I see where I get my good looks from.
Oh, no. You grown a couple of inches in last time I saw you.
But your cats look good. I love you.
I love you
appreciate
too,
it.
man.
Thank you for your service.
And you got the super smile. I haven't seen him in my life.
To sit there and listen to him tell me about things he went through, you get a greater appreciation for what he did, and as well as what other servicemen go through. So I'm very thankful, not only for his service, just for being an amazing uncle.
Love you too.
All
Good
right.
to see you.
Yes, sir. When you hear the word vet, you think veterinarian, or at least we do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's another vet, veterans.
As veterinarians, man, we play a big role in serving our community. But in military, they have a big role as well.
They make sure all of us are safe. Sometimes they see things that me and you could never, ever imagine. It's just a great thing that animals can help get them comfort and help them live long, happy lives.
And they do things that even medication can't do. It's great to be able to serve the servicemen. We help the animals and make sure they're healthy, and in turn, it helps them.
Well, thank you for your service, sir.
You're welcome.
You okay, guys?
An army of rabbits hop into Critter Fixer for a gender reveal party.
Little black one wants to hide. I brought 10 rabbits, and we wanted to find out the sex. They're going to be separated so they don't create more babies. We don't want that. We have lots of other animals at home. You don't want to know how many. Rabbits are just so cute when they're really fun to watch.
How's it going?
There he
Fine,
is.
how are you?
It's raining rabbits, I heard.
Just about.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 down here, 6 up here. How many males, females you think?
Normally it's 4 males to 2 females.
4 to 2. That'd be 6, so that means we should have 6 males and 4 females.
Right.
If we go by that. Now, what we're gonna do is trying to go right down here. And the best thing to do is wet the hair down through here. Put some alcohol on both sides. That just lays the hair down so you can see it better. If it's a male, you'll see the little scrotum right there. I don't see anything yet. So right now we call him the girl, okay?
Okay.
What's that right there? See that right there?
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. They little. Take your hand on the top. And then just kind of gently press and gently push toward the rear end. Sometimes you can push them out.
There it is.
There it is. See right there?
Oh.
That's the scrotum where the testicle is in there.
Okay.
All right, that's one. It's understandable that they came in to have them sex because at a young age, it can be difficult to sex them. You know, we're looking for jingle bells, and sometimes the male reproductive part have not descended into the scrotum, and if you don't find those, it's kind of hard, or you don't know how to make them descend.
This is a boy. He's too calm.
I think that's a girl.
Think so?
I don't feel them in there. All right, Mama. You're getting good at this now.
Yeah.
7-3, right? That was
Yeah.
close to 6-4.
Yeah.
We almost made it. Good job.
You did a good job.
Hey, we like when the babies come in. That's good. Yeah. That was definitely an unusual exam that we had 10 rabbits at one time. Everybody looked real well. Overall, in very good health, son. They've been eating very well. So now with them knowing and being educated, it can separate these babies at an early age and not be concerned about unwanted pregnancies. All right, if y'all need us, let us know, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you all.
Thanks for the lesson.
All
Jim.
right, no problem.
All right. Dr. Ferguson really did a good job on teaching me. I was hoping for more girls than boys, but it's okay. I feel great. They're all cute.
What do you think, guys?
The docs are on a mission to help farm animals comfort vets of a different type.
Paul, what years were you in the military?
2013 to 2017,
What branch?
Georgia Army National Guard.
Okay.
A lot of the things that I did was more like relief work, like natural disasters and things like that.
That's another real thing about military, like with disaster relief. You really don't think about that. Everything was here in Georgia?
Oh, no, I did my basic at Fort Sill,
And where is that?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, okay.
Nothing out there, but tornadoes, flatland.
How many push-ups could you do?
About 85 in 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
You almost got me.
Almost.
Smelling good out here.
How's it going, guys? I was coming to eat.
How you doing?
Doing what?
All right, Terrence Ferguson.
Good deal.
How
Nice
you
to
doing?
meet you,
All
man.
right,
John
Terrence
Jarrett,
Ferguson.
man.
I'm a disabled vet, and I created Comfort Farms. That way I can be of service to vets who need help because of injuries or because of just being worn out through combat or just the military culture itself. This environment here is magical, and it's that way because we really pay attention to the health and welfare of our animals. And my hope, my dream is that everybody that comes to this farm, they feel loved. We take care of the animals, but the animals ultimately are taking care of us. Let me close this up. They say if you looking, you ain't cooking.
All right. Beautiful out here.
Yeah, thank you, man. I wanted to name the farm after my Ranger buddy, Collie Comfort. I served with him in the Ranger Regiment. He got killed on May 2010. He was a great, great leader. When I got out, retired vet, medically retired, I decided to go into farming.
Definitely want to say we appreciate you guys serving.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot of vets come here, depressed, anxiety, suicidal. A lot are displaced. It's kind of like a covert curriculum. Guys think they're out here for farming. They're really out here just learning life skills and learning how to build that humanity that they've
Yes.
lost. And the best way to do it, ironically, is through animals. They don't care about your pain. They don't care about you having a bad day. They just want to love up on you. And
Yeah.
if you're out here taking care of these piglets, taking care of these lambs and chickens, you start building back those connections that make you feel human again.
That's awesome, man. Well, I understand you might have a little work for us today.
Yes, man. We got some young sheep, some male sheep that we're trying to turn into wethers.
Right.
We tried banding them, and we believe we only got like one of the testicles.
You certainly take a look at them.
All right.
I'm gonna stay by the smoker. Y'all can go to work, do whatever y'all need to. Somebody need to watch this food up here, right?
Anytime, if there's only one testicle, that is called crypt orchid.
Okay, Crypt Orchid. Thank you very much.
Well, let's take a peek. Hopefully not, but we'll take a peek and see.
We'll just go ahead and grab these guys. These two, John.
But these babies are crypt orchid. It basically means that one of their testicles are either in the inguinal area or inside the abdomen. Fingers crossed we can find both of these testicles. If not, we got a serious problem on our hands.
They got jumpers.
So when the testicles haven't descended from the abdomen, they stay at that same temperature, you have a bigger chance of getting what we call Sertoli cell tumors or testicular cancer.
And at that point, if that happens, we'll have to do an invasive surgery, go in there and remove that testicle as well as the tumor.
Both are there?
That one or two right there? That's two.
It looked like two.
Yeah.
He had some sheep that he wanted to make withers, and you put on these elastic bands, and over time, the testicles eventually fall off. Totally painless. Typically, this is really easy and uncomplicated process. But in this case, they may be a little too big for this bander.
See if we can get them in there.
All right, you trust me, boy?
I'm trying to make sure the finger don't get in there.
Yeah, you be all right. You got 10, you be all right now. Push it on through.
Oh, baby. Oh.
Almost. Look like we got a problem. There are 2 of them, but they're too big.
Okay.
Good gracious alive. Keep pushing.
See if we can get both of them in there.
They pretty big, huh?
Yeah. How old are these babies?
Close to 6 months.
Okay. What you think?
No, I don't think we're gonna get all of them though. Yeah.
It ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to cut them.
All right. You got it, Jordan?
Yep.
So we are gonna go ahead and give them something to kind of relax them. Probably won't be too fun without it. We'll be back
There
to
you
all the
go.
stuff here.
Right, man. Y'all prepared.
In this case, the bands would not work because these babies was a little older. When they're young, the testicles are very small and they would fit inside the band. So we're gonna have to go with a traditional approach and cut and remove them that way.
Clean it. I need at least those suture on them big boys.
Yeah, we got something right here.
Give them some anesthesia.
We're using a product which will anesthetize them, but also we can use a product to reverse it to wake them up. Doesn't take very long to get them down and sedated.
I sleep over.
He already going to sleep.
So what we're doing is just kind of doing a surgical scrub here the best we can. Of course, we know we're in the field. We want to try to get as clean as we can since we have to make an incision here, so getting the babies a little cleaned up here. Being in the clinic, we have the luxuries of all the accoutrements inside. When you're outside, it's kind of a little bit more like you're roughing it. Luckily, we have a truck that's equipped with all the products that we need or all the equipment that we need, and we can get these things done in the field.
How we doing, Polly?
Doing good.
All right. You got your reversal ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's good. 1 down, 1 to go.
Once we finish, we want to use a product that's an antiseptic to help to make sure it doesn't get infected, but it's also a repellent to keep the insects away.
Doc, don't throw those away.
Gotcha. I totally understand. We all country folk. You get a good breakfast to go with your eggs.
Oh, man, all day.
Polly, you can bring this one up, boss.
Good job, Doc.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Surgery went off without a hitch. We were able to go in and get the job done. I think these guys will do very well and wake up and be fine.
Yeah, some big testicles, though.
Big ones.
I was like, whoa.
It's all good, though.
Yeah.
A little
It's all
hard to
good.
get through the hole.
Easy work, none to it.
Dr. Hodges and Dr. Ferguson, for their service to be out here on the farm and help us with our animals is just a blessing for us. It's just not them doing this deed, it's the energy that they bring. It just really coincides with everything that we're doing. The most important thing is really taking care of our communities, creating an ecosystem that supports one another.
One step at a time.
He's walking now.
It's like easy for you to say.
I need to ensure that the quality of life for animals is at the optimal, so that way I can be of service to veterans who need me the most.
30 minutes to an hour, they'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Thank
Our
you.
pleasure for coming out today.
This is a blessing to us.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you. That means
yeah.
a lot to us, too.
Yeah.
We put, like I said, we put a lot of hard work and love into
Right.
this place.
We can tell. Even though we came out to do work, it was enlightening to us.
Thank
Been
you,
great.
brother. Awesome,
Thank
man.
you. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna leave amazed at how good a person that John is. And you know he has intentions to make the world a better place. It just makes my heart feel good to be here at Comfort Farm.
Not the hard part, getting up.
Hold on. Hey, Dr. Hodges, I need your help.
What you got?
This is Josie, a 5-year-old dog that has been having some vomiting and diarrhea the last couple days. Only thing the client mentioned was the baby ate a different type of treat that was pretty firm.
I see. Maybe it's still in the stomach.
I hope it is.
Let's hope. Or you gonna be doing some cutting. I'll try fishing first, though.
I call the client.
Looking at this x-ray, I definitely see something that shouldn't be here. This dog has been vomiting, having diarrhea. It's pretty clear. We need to endoscope this dog, and we need to do it right now. Josie ain't real happy, huh?
No.
Did you get any more information on that?
The client gave that treat about 2 days ago.
Was it like a rawhide treat or something?
Mom said it wasn't a rawhide as far as she knows, but it doesn't break like a cookie. It doesn't crumble.
It ain't crumbling.
Yeah.
All right, Josie.
Good girl.
I'm really hoping it's in the stomach because if it's going into the small intestine, there's a good chance it causes a blockage, and my endoscope might not reach. So we need to get whatever this is out ASAP because this could possibly be fatal for Josie.
You put the blood pressure on, Taylor. This might turn into a surgery.
All right, Josie.
You ready to do this endoscope?
Hit the light.
Go on. Let's see what you got. Okay, we're going into the stomach now. You see how, oh wow. Look at that stomach. Yeah, you got all kinds of stomach ulcerations. Go in a little bit more. Whatever that is has beat up the stomach pretty bad. No wonder this dog vomiting. So in the very back of the stomach, all the cuts and everything are over here.
That's it right there, ain't it?
There it is. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, Polly.
What you see, Doc?
That ain't good, Doc. There's also something else in there that's black and really sharp. Whatever this is, Doc, there's a lot of it. See how good my claw skills are. Hold on. See if I can position it. Will it come? Oh, man, that is hard. I see why it wouldn't come out of the stomach. It's stuck. Ah, boy. Go back in. These black objects appear to be embedded into the stomach and also covered by gastric juice. Really difficult to see and get out. I'm really hoping I can get this thing out with my endoscope because surgery is definitely a lot more risky. It's not really looking good right now. That's in there somewhere. Ah, boy, that's crazy. You gotta get all this froth up from around it because the gastric juices are normally there to break this object down, but it's definitely not helping in this situation.
Cut that pump on.
See if I can suction all this frothy stuff out so I can have a clear field. All right, now we're sucking it out. Ah, now we're getting to see something. Let's go fishing, Polly. We should be able to see the fish now. Come back a little bit more. Hold on. All right, that's the first piece. Oh, what is it?
It looks like a watch band.
Oh, wow.
It does look like a watch band.
Watch band, huh? She should be missing a watch. Keep going. I saw 2 more pieces, and I saw the treat. Come on, baby. Got it. Let's bring out piece number 2. Go back in. I think that's that third piece right there, Doc. This is the final piece of your puzzle. And I think your treat is in front of it. Just pull. Got it. There you go. There's your treat. Is it hard?
It is hard.
I'd say that make you vomit. Great job, guys.
Good job, Josie. You didn't have to go to surgery.
All right, we can go ahead and get off the table.
I would coat that stomach. That stomach is beat up, especially it's been in there 48 hours, but got it out, Doc. Great job.
Thank you.
We were able to get out a piece of treat. It was really, really hard, and it wasn't going or dissolving anywhere. There's also 3 pieces of what looks like a watch. Man, that watch had adhered to the side. There was a fully ulcerated stomach. That was pretty bad. When we wake up, just give him some meds to make sure that there's no vomiting, and we'll get something to kind of coat the stomach. Be on a special diet, eat some food, but definitely no more watches. At least not on my watch. Hey.
Hey!
All right, somebody ready to bust out this joint.
Hi, you ready to go home? Oh, I know.
We got some antibiotics and some pain medicine for you, and we want to use a special diet just because we had those ulcers in there, so we got a gastroenteritis diet, but as you can tell...
He's happy and ready to go. Bust me out of here.
Did we ever figure out who watch it was?
It has to be my husband's, not mine.
Fair enough, just curious.
He found it somewhere, and he enjoyed eating it, apparently.
All right, puppy dog, no more watches.
Thanks for taking care of him.
All right.
To my surprise, it was a watch band that was in his stomach. They did find the treat in there as well. We're very pleased that an endoscopy was done versus surgery and that now he is able to come home and recover. Definitely moving forward, we're going to keep a closer eye. He's been through a lot, and we're going to take him home, give him some love, and definitely not give him those treats anymore. Okay.
Come here, Jacoby. Max. Jacoby's a search and rescue cadaver dog. He got into some brush, just saw a lot of redness in his eye, and that's when I knew I had to bring him in. When we're at home just hanging out, he is still a Malinois. He's still rambunctious, bull in a china shop, so to speak. But he has a good switch where he can play, and then he knows when it's work time.
Hey, what up, bro?
Hey, how are you?
So Jacoby did a little work today?
He did. I think something got him in the eye.
All right, put him up here, my friend. I treat police dogs. I treat search and rescue dogs. These dogs have a special place because they actually make our community safe. So I feel extra pressure sometimes because I got to get these dogs back to work and make sure they're able to do their jobs effectively. I'm just going to put some fluorescein stain in there.
All right.
With the fluorescent light, you're able to see it anytime there's a cut, abrasion, or any erosion of the top coat of the eye.
Okay.
All right. You got a scratch right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. All right, Polly, we got a corneal ulcer.
All right.
So I'm gonna give you 3 drops. 1 for the pain, 1 is gonna be an antibiotic, and 1 gonna help that heal. Just wanna kind of wash that eye, especially in the sun. Should be able to work normally in the next 5 to 7 days.
That's fine.
And then the corneal drop is the one that actually will heal the whole cornea. That may take a few weeks, but that won't stop him from doing any kind of work or doing anything.
Cool.
But yeah, glad you brought him in because he scratched him pretty good. Scratch your eye there, huh? we're gonna fix that pretty easy. If we do the regimen of the 3 drops and we take good care, maybe not work for a week or so and stay out of the sunlight, I think Jacoby's gonna be just fine. Being a veterinarian is a dream job, and treating animals like Jacoby is definitely humbling. Gonna be number 1. How long it take to train a dog like this?
A year and a half, 2 years. He's got 2 national certifications now, so you're all right.
And then this one is a gel that heals the eye. It's called Oculens, so this is what's gonna help that lens grow back. Hey, bud.
And then do I need to just kind of massage it?
But I think we're gonna be in great shape. My friend, enjoy the day.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
All right, dear. We good?
Nice to meet
Take
you.
care.
I feel good. The visit was great. It won't set him back any. He should pick up right where he left off. He'll be back to normal in no time.
Did a good job today. Yes, you did.
Man, who knew that treating animals would be the just connective tissue that connects us from military animals or police animals and then circle back, helping them become healthy? It helps us out.
These animals go out and they do their service, and what they do, in turn, help us stay safe.
We all play our part. It becomes the perfect chef's, well, maybe not chef's, vet's kiss.
You gonna be okay?
An owner arrives with her feline, who's in sore need of relief.
Nasty thingy. I'm bringing Harley in today. She has an abscess. It's coming from her rear end that's been drained, but I think it's still pretty clogged up. I believe the abscess occurred because I have a stray cat running around. I saw the stray cat chase her back into her cat door.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you?
I'm doing all right.
All right. Let's see your baby here.
She would not let me get to that very sensitive area.
Ooh, boy. That had to hurt.
There was blood and pus and everything, and I just kind of wiped everything down, but maybe this was not all the way taken care of.
Yeah, we might have to go open up some stuff back in.
Is it still got fluid in
Yes,
it?
ma'am. Look
see.
like you might have a little bit. I'm gonna shave it.
Yeah,
And we're
see.
gonna open it up. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Come on, cutie. Abscesses can be really difficult to heal on their own. And oftentimes you can't see those abscesses and there's so much hair. Look like it had healed up. All right, kitty cat, let's see what you got going.
It's okay, it's okay.
That's where you got bit, I see. When cats or dogs bite, what happens is once it goes through the skin and comes back out, it closes. All that bacteria is trapped and you get pus formation under the skin. And so the pus just builds and builds and it's almost like a volcano up under and that cannot escape. Very, very painful. And if nothing's done to drain it, this bacteria can travel throughout the body and cause a lot of serious problems. All right, kitty. I'm gonna deaden it with some lidocaine, and then we're gonna lance it and hopefully give this kitty some relief. I'm gonna put me a little protection on. Hopefully I don't need this gown. And it's not a real big volcanic eruption. You got your mouth closed?
I'm not even looking.
All right, so we got a nice pocket. Bumps away, look out. Yeah, we got a squirter.
It was a good little chunk.
That should feel a whole lot better. Harley Cat should be really, really satisfied that I was able to get all this pus out. I just want to see the animal feel better. That's why they call me Sir Lancelot. I like big abscesses and I cannot lie. We got that abscess opened up. We just need to flush it out and get all the remnants of the bacteria and the pus out of there. We'll do some antibiotics and some pain medicine. I feel like Harley should recover from this pretty well. Ooh, boy.
She was loaded up.
I am gonna want you to put this cream
bless her
all over that. It was bad. I got some for pain here.
Alrighty.
With abscesses, if you can flush it out real well along with antibiotics, typically that does the trick.
Yeah, like I says, it was in a bad place.
Yummy.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. You have an amazing day, and we'll see you later.
I'm glad I brought her in because he had that much more pus and stuff come out. She's on the road to recovery. She's probably ready to get home. I didn't hear you holler too much. Now that she's been given relief, I gotta figure out what to do with the stray cat because obviously they are not liking each other. All right, she's gonna be mad at me.
Like a baby.
The community gathers at Critter Fixer to honor veteran K-9 Officer Grizz as he's relieved of duty.
You gonna fight one last time, boss? Man, I've treated Grizz a lot of years. I know that guy with the mohawk do stuff to me. Sometimes I don't know if Riz know if I'm a good guy or bad. That's because sometimes I'm doing things to him. But he's an amazing dog, always ready to work. And he's one of them dogs that does not like a doctor's excuse to be off work.
Grizz is an officer for us all through the years to be able to help and make sure he's healthy and make sure he's comfortable, make sure he's able to do his job. It makes you feel good inside because we know we provided our service, which allowed Grizz to provide his service.
This is an old throwback picture of when they first started working duty. And here he is in his true nature.
Zoom into his face.
True nature.
Look at him. Ready to do his job.
Grizz is having a lot of health issues. And the big thing about that is you never want a dog to be in pain. We consulted with the owner a few days prior, and we talked and came to this decision that relieving Grizz's suffering was best. We'll go back, we'll put IV in. Yes, sir.
Grizz is Mr. Green's partner. This dog has saved lives and saved his life a couple times. So just knowing that Grizz came in and he gave his life and everything he had for this community pokes at your heart.
I got you. I'm gonna do something to relax you for a little while and chase cats in your drum.
There you go, good boy. It's okay.
All right. As hard as it is for us, we have to comfort the person who's on the other side of the table. We're all right here with you, buddy. No more feeling bad.
We have to assure them that we're doing the right thing. Just remember those good times that you all share.
Grizz loved him.
Yeah. And understand that you gave him the best gift that you can give. Sure.
Now, attention.
I never wanted to hold in my arms, and it's cutting me so deep. Is it only worth it if it hurts?
Fighting back tears, having his fellow officers salute him as he carried his final duty was emotional, but it made me proud.
Ready, rest.
The mayor's here. Must be the talk of the town.
Thank you so much.
I am a product of the military, and to see that flag around him and how he was honored in that way will always be a part of my memories and one of the greatest things I've ever experienced here at the city of Warner Robins.
Thank you.
Glad you came out, yes. Glad you came.
Thank you all.
Thank you for coming.
A little younger. Grizz served this community very well. Our staff get close to him, too.
Yeah, it's a tough time and sad time because they become members of our family.
There's animals across the Rainbow Bridge, and we want to make sure we show love.
All right, take care now.
Where you going?
It's okay, Chippy.
Chippy is in, but isn't feeling too chipper today.
It's okay.
Today I brought in Chippy. We found her fallen in her coop, and we see that her wing is injured. She was a little slower than she normally has been. She just didn't look well. She is one of my favorite chickens, so just to see her injured really hurts my feelings, but I'm so glad that we have somewhere to bring her to just care for her.
Hi.
Hello, hello. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So we have Chippy today?
We do. Chippy
All
the
right.
chicken.
Chippy the chicken. So what happened? Do we know what happened, or we just started to...
Well, she started where she can't jump to the roost.
Okay.
And I've noticed that she's holding her wing weird.
Okay.
So I think maybe she's either dislocated it or she's got a wound under there that
Okay.
I just can't really see.
All right.
She's eating and all that okay. She
Okay.
just kind of can't keep her
Favoring that
balance.
one side, okay.
It's probably like middle of last week
Okay.
when I started noticing things.
Yeah, it's a mass or it's an old fracture. First thing we need to do is x-ray this and get a visual, but how old is this baby?
About 2 years old.
About 2? Okay. So we're going to start with an x-ray here, okay?
Sounds good.
And we'll go from there.
14.
Upon initial exam, there's definitely a very large growth-looking calcareous area right about the elbow. So it's very concerning because I haven't seen anything like this before. I'm not sure if it came from an injury. I'm not sure if it's a growth. So we need to try to determine what it is before we possibly have to take a sample of it.
Good girl.
Oh, wow. See that thing? Mm-hmm. Wow. What is that? Never seen anything like this. When we look at an x-ray, the whiter it is, the more dense it is or the harder it is. And you can see this substance is as white or whiter than bone, so this is something that's hard throughout. Is it a callus or is it a bone tumor? I'm not sure if it's something that's on the skin and not necessarily attached to the bone. I like to have one more x-ray, and that'll help me a little bit as well. Jordan.
Sir.
I need y'all to shoot me another x-ray.
Wait a sec, Doc. Have you felt around her breastbone? She seems very light, too.
Yeah.
Feel her breastbone. Oh, gosh, yeah, very. That's not good. She looks fine, but it's skin and bone under these feathers.
Oh, man, yeah, that's real thin. Is that her breastbone?
That's her breastbone, right here.
Looking at this breastbone and the lack of muscle there, it tells me a lot about the condition of this bird. And at this point, I'm concerned. This could be cancer. Wow. There's no muscle on it.
Just bone.
You just go up in there that deep. I can't tell if it's cancer or not, but whatever it is, it's not good.
I'm sorry, Chippy.
All right, I talked to them. All right, if she is eating, she's not retaining a lot of that food. She's like super thin.
Really?
Yeah.
I had, what is that one that starts with a C?
Coccidia.
That's it.
Coccidia,
It
yeah,
went through mine and I lost 3 of them.
Okay.
She did have it, but
Okay.
she recovered from it.
Okay, we can still check on the stool sample. Be right back.
Okay.
We know coccidia is an intestinal parasite. It can cause them to not have a lot of nutrition, and they can have muscle loss or weakness from that. So now, after having the previous problem with the coccidia, we need to take a stool sample to see if that's our culprit here today.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The stool sample will tell us if we have intestinal parasites, but that doesn't give us any information about that growth that we have on the wing. We need to take a fine needle aspirate, make it slide, send it to the lab, get the results back, and hopefully this is not cancer. Keep our fingers crossed. This is hard to rock. Look at that. We got different stools still going. Okay.
Yeah. Oh!
Coccidia, ain't it? She said if they had it, so. Roundworms? Oh, and round. The fecal sample tells me that we have roundworms and coccidia, but it doesn't explain why we have that growth on the wing. We're gonna have to wait on the fine needle aspirate results to come back to see if it's cancer, to be more definitive. All right, so what we were trying to determine is if this is a tumor. I tried to get a little sample of it, and I got a little bit of blood out of there. Just me looking at it, it could have even been from a previous injury.
Right.
And it really just calloused up. Either way, we kind of left with treating what we see. It hurts, so we're gonna give you something to help with pain, okay?
Okay.
But I'm also going on an antibiotic while I wait for this report to come back. In case there's anything infectious in there, it will help with that. And on top of that, we did a stool sample, and we're still loaded with coccidia.
Okay.
And we also have some roundworms in there.
Okay.
So we got to get something to treat. How many babies do you have?
We have 4, and 2 other ones are in the coop with her. So there's 3 in
Okay.
one area and 1 in a separate
All
area.
right. And we need to be sure that everybody's getting medicine. So we're going to devise a plan for you for that, okay? All
Sounds
right.
good.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, be right back in, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Chippy's prognosis is still guarded, but we're also going to treat the babies at home to make sure everybody at home is dewormed, doing well, and chipper.
Hey.
She is.
Aw, Chippy.
She's such a good girl. You want to put this in your lap and wrap her up?
Yeah.
All right. So we're getting the meds up now, getting labels on them for you, okay? And as soon as we get this slide back, we'll give you a call on that.
Thank you so much.
All
Thank you. It was definitely not the best news, but I'm so lucky that it's not worse. Do you have any advice on giving this to her? I know you have to put it in her mouth.
Yeah, so have somebody wrap her in your towel, and then have somebody kind of hold her head still, and then take one of these syringes. You're going to put it right on the back corner of the beak.
Hopefully it's going to go well, but I'm just so lucky to have a place like this, be able to know what we need to care for her to make her feel better.
As soon as the results come back, we'll give you a call.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys, you have a good one.
You puppies!
One of my favorite outcalls was going to Comfort Farms. That place is the epitome of community service and everything it does.
It's amazing how they use the animals to provide a service for the veterans that have PTSD, and that human-animal bond really just helps out.
I know you talked to John. How those sheep doing that we castrate?
Hey, man, John said everybody's doing tremendous. But my thing is, I'm ready for the invitation to go back. Did you smell that food that he had cooking that day?
Oh, boy, that definitely was some comfort food.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. Critter fixers had to come out, and we had to work on castrating these lambs that we have. Man, they came through and did a wonderful, wonderful job. Everything just went really, really well. We don't see any signs of the stitching. We did an eye check and also a gum check to make sure that they're not wormy. They're bright pink, looking really, really good. There you go. These lambs, they're super happy.
What you got in there?
Got a baby. This is Cash.
A precious newborn is dropped off for care after being rescued from the wild.
What's going on with Cash?
Cash fell out of the tree. A good Samaritan saw it and wanted to make sure he was okay. Hey, Cash. I'm Dr. Hodges. Nice to meet you. Uncle Vernon gonna give you something to eat. Oh, okay. Oh, you greedy, huh?
Getting it going now.
Well, I guess he ain't no problem eating. Give me a Q-tip. Look at his teeth. Hey, Cash. Here in Georgia, we have a lot of beautiful trees. And those trees are gorgeous squirrels, and they're hopping around. And sometimes they do get injuries. Owning squirrels in Georgia is illegal, but oftentimes people are concerned because they found them in their yard, and then they'll foster them until they're able to be released back into the wild. So we want to just make sure they're in good health. We gotta make sure he walks since he was found at the bottom of the tree. Hey, bud. You're walking kind of weird. Yeah, he's hunched up a little bit. Maybe we'll check his pelvis just to make sure it's okay. Put him on the ground. I noticed he got a little bit of hop with his gait. I'm just gonna take an x-ray just to see that there's no breaks or fractures that I need to be worried about with his pelvis or anything when he fell out of the tree.
Let's see what we got.
Paul.
What's that?
Just looking at his x-ray, I ain't sure we don't have a problem. Might have a little issue here, but I want to shoot another one just to make sure.
You got it, Doc.
When I look at the x-ray, I'm not sure if he has a broken bone. Squirrels are really, really small, especially a little squirrel like this. Sometimes the angles and overlays make things a little bit difficult to see. I took another angle with the x-ray. I'm really hoping it's not a fracture. Otherwise, saving Cash's life is gonna be a lot tougher than I thought. Got it. I think we're okay. It was superimposed, so it almost looked like he had a
small fracture.
Yeah, you see it right there?
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Once I'm able to look at a clean x-ray, Cash looks really good, all things considered. He did fall out of a tree.
Hey, man, stop chewing on me. I think Cash is ready to eat.
Cash, you hungry again? You ready to put something in there? Eat it with a little stomach. You want some more to eat? Yeah. Baby squirrels, kind of like a newborn baby, they require around-the-clock feedings to get Cash big and strong. But if it not for this good Samaritan, he definitely would have died out in the wild.
There you go.
He is eating real well. I think he's gonna be totally fine.
Well, that's good, man.
Here at Critter Fix, you never know what's gonna walk through the door, and it's our job is to make sure that we not only keep domestic patients safe and healthy, but also taking care of Georgia's wildlife. Overall, I'm really feeling good about Cash. He just needs to nurse, drink his milk, eat, and we'll go back into the Georgia forest and live a normal squirrel life. We'll just wait till your new mama come pick you up.
Say hello, baby.
I have results for the chicken, Chippy, cytology results we sent out.
All right, yep, I remember. Chippy is the chicken that came in that had issues with the wing, that had a large growth. What we did is we got a needle sample and sent off a cytology for the pathologist to read for us. All right, yep, but it's not good. I'm looking at this area of the possible cancer. I'm hoping that there's an area of inflammation. Can we get him on the call? Let's talk with the client, talk it through and see where we go.
Yeah, I'll
okay.
call.
All right. Appears like it's a lymphoma or it may have cancer in that area. We need to call the owner and talk to him and try to see what our direction is. Something that we can do surgery, maybe remove some of the wing. We really just need to talk with them and see where we go from there. We got your results back. Unfortunately, not what I wanted to see here. They suspect it being a large cell lymphoma, which means that it's probably something like a little cancerous area there. And we're not left with a lot of choices. We may be able to do an amputation maybe above that area. I just don't know how we would maneuver, and it would be something kind of one of those trial and error kind of things. The other one is unfortunately not a good one, would be euthanasia. So I know I wish I had some more choices for us, but that's kind of where we left with. How are we doing?
She's doing really really well, and she's still eating and everything and running around and acting like everything's fine. She just still, you know, of course, can't jump and fly or do anything with her wings. So,
Yes, ma'am.
but she is eating well and everything.
I guess at some point we can make a decision on whether we want to kind of move forward, maybe try surgery or something that, you know, it may be more than you want to do. Think about it and let me know which way we want to go with it.
That'll give us time to kind of think about it as a family and make a decision.
Okay, no problem. I understand, yes.
Thank you for calling me.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Chippy's doing a lot better at home, and the owner wants to kind of see how this medication is going to do, and hopefully that it continues to improve, and Chip is feeling well. But if she starts to decline and the owner has to make a tough decision, we're going to be there for her. Baby's still eating, they say, and everything, just a little balance problem. Baby's doing well otherwise, so they're going to wait. Just see if it continues to improve and get better.
Okay. We'll treat it symptomatically and cross our fingers.
What's going on?
You're gonna be okay, sweetie. Papa's here. I'm here for my dog Penny that's been having anxiety issues. The 4th of July is right around the corner, so we're trying to get some help. We watch fireworks on TV because of our dog. Penny's sensitive to those things, so we stay home on that day. Penny is the perfect companion. Maybe you're not having the best day. She's always gonna be by your side. I would tell everyone that you gotta be careful because she try to go home with you.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
So who we have here today?
You've got Penny. She's a
Penny.
little nervous, but...
Okay. She has a little anxiety.
Yeah.
Now tell me a little bit more about this anxiety. Like, what's her behavior when it...
I mean, she drools a lot.
Okay.
She pants, hyperventilates kind of.
Yes.
She tries to hide. And, you know, no one wants to see their pet suffering like that. And
we definitely don't
the
want to
4th of July, you know, you want people to celebrate, but at the same time, you got to worry about your family members.
Exactly. And that's definitely our family member.
Oh, yeah.
And they can have characteristics different ways. Like you say, sometimes they can drool.
Yes.
All the way to the point of sometimes they try to escape and they can hurt themselves.
Yeah,
so
that's
we're
another
always
thing.
concerned about that and trying to alleviate it. We're in Warner Robins, Georgia. And Warner Robins, Georgia is a military town. We have the Air Force here. We love our holidays, especially the 4th of July, because we like to celebrate the independence of our country, which means there's going to be a lot of fireworks, which means there's going to be a lot of noise, which means that the dogs that have anxiety are going to have some issues. But we want to make sure that that doesn't happen.
All right, Miss Penny, come on up here, girl. Hi.
Now, does she have a problem also like thunderstorms, stuff like that?
Thunderstorms are an issue for her.
Okay.
Hi.
I don't blame you, baby. It scares me, too. Okay, sound good. You're doing good. So we got to stop some of this anxiety we have. We're going to help you out a little bit here, okay? So, all right, we'll be right back.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Good. I can tell this is a sweet baby, but I also can tell that we do have some anxiety because we're a little bit apprehensive.
Come on, Miss Penny.
Go with her. You'll be fine. Oh, look, I'm coming too. Oh, come on. Oh, gotcha.
Part of being a veterinarian is kind of being like a detective, asking questions, finding out that not only are we having problems with fireworks, but we also have problems with thunderstorms, and it's really two different spectrums. What we need to do is get on medication that will help both. We got tablets. It's going to get 1 tablet a day.
Okay.
Okay, and that's the long term. We have something for short term as well.
Okay.
We normally start out at a real low dose, recheck in a month, just to kind of get an indication on how it's doing. This is the one that come in a syringe type deal here, okay? And you want to give it anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour before an incident, yeah.
Okay.
And then hopefully it'll evolve until we won't even need this one. The other
That'd be great.
medication will take care of it for us,
Yep.
okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you. We're feeling very hopeful because we know that we're taken care of. And the medication that we're getting today, hopefully this is going to help her anxiety overall. And maybe one day we won't need that medication anymore. That's the goal. We're excited to go home and Penny's going to get some doggy ice cream and we're just going to relax.
Look at that. See, doctor says you're going to be okay. Yeah, doctor knows.
We're living in Warner Robins with the Air Force Base here. I've always had appreciation for the military, but I was honored, to be a part of the JCOC 94 this year. What it is there are civilians across the United States that have an opportunity to go out and see the 5 branches of the military and see what roles do they play. Now, that level of respect is just to the moon.
One of my biggest honors is this year, I was named as an honorary base commander on the Robins Air Force Base. You're sworn in as a commander. You get to go out and see the amazing job that these servicemen do every day to keep us safe. And, I even got my own card to get on the base.
What?
Yes, I have my own.
That's special.
Yes, I go there and I'm like, hey, Commander Hodges reporting for duty.